should have been the thought of the day. I like to say that I came prepared, but I didn't. You know, I've been going through some things though to my life that probably will help out with this thought of the day. I don't know how I'm gonna put it together. I'm gonna try to put it together. I got this little black book. I'm gonna pretend like there's something in here. All right, I'm gonna talk on perspective and somehow bridging the gap, perspective, perception, I don't know, something like that. So, you know, I was at this training at this the SoCal for the community counseling specialist we do over here in Southern Cal, and they showed us a video about samurai meditating. And he was meditating, and then there came a fly, and the fly was bzzz, right? And he was meditating, but he let this fly distract him. And he had his samurai sword on the side. And sure enough, he couldn't stand it, so he brought the samurai sword and he chopped the fly in half. And that fly turned into two flies. So then he chopped those two flies, and they multiplied and multiplied and multiplied, and he was losing his mind. And somehow, you know, he went back in, and he was able to calm himself down, and he embraced the fly. And the fly turned into a leaf, and when he let go of the fly, it was a fly again and flew away. So, you know, sometimes I think we come to situations in our lives or circumstances where, you know, it could be a fly or it could be a small problem, but in our mind we multiply that problem, and by trying to run away from it instead of embracing it, it becomes bigger than it is, you know. And we try to run and try to chop it up, and it just becomes more of a mess and more of a mess. And you know, sometimes it's best to embrace those feelings that you're feeling and be upfront with them, you know. And I've been dealing with situations at my home, you know. On Easter, I don't know when we went to church on Easter. We had a little argument, me and my partner. It was a little fly, you know. And I don't know what we were in the park, and we were, you know, they had the Easter eggs, they had everything, they had food. So I kind of felt responsible for the argument, you know. It was like, oh, probably I messed up right there. So I went to where they were serving food. I stood in line. My partner stood back. I went there, and my son was there. I told him, come here, come in line, and we're gonna get a plate for my partner. So we get a plate, right? I get chicken, barbecue chicken. I stack up the plate, right? And I get back to where my partner's at. I offer the plate, right? Feeling like that's my way of trying to meet my mistake or what I did. Here's a plate. I still brought you a plate, right? Well, she goes, you know I don't like barbecue chicken. So, you know, that just made it clear. To me, I was thinking like, why she can't see the overall picture that I'm trying to make peace. I'm bringing her the plate, right? But her perspective is like he can't see the little details that, you know, he knows that I don't like this barbecue chicken. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, you know, we could have an overarching, you know, perspective, and we miss the details in between, you know. Just like a portrait, or you know, we start off with a circle, but we have to fill in those details to create that masterpiece. So sometimes, you know, we have to learn to come in between, and really, like, I have to see where she's coming from and really validate that. Like, oh yeah, you know, she's been telling me this for a couple of years. She doesn't like barbecue chicken, but she could also see that I'm making an effort and validate that effort, you know. And you know, another example, I know I'm going a little long. We went hiking the other day. We were at the fire crew, with the trainees, You know, it's a big line. There was about 15, 16, 20?
Yeah, about 20.
20 of us, and there's always one guy in the front that knows where we're going, you know, like Father G, the one with the vision. He's leading, he knows where we're going, he knows where we got to go to. And then there's someone in the back that's dragging, you know, and I was in the back to help the person that was dragging, you know. And it's a different perspective from the back as opposed to the top. Just like from the top, and for me looking from the bottom, same thing. So it's a different perspective, and there was a little argument between two trainees. Like one of them didn't want the guy that was in front to stop during the hills. Like it was too much to wait, you know. And but they had no choice but to stop, you know. And it kind of got into an argument. You don't understand. We're here in the back. We're holding. The weight is coming down this way. You guys are on the top. You're not feeling it, right? And they kind of got into it, you know. But both of them had a valid point, you know. Both of them had a valid point, and it was none of their points should be dismissed, you know, because from the top you see it one way, and from the bottom you see it one way. And the point is to bridge that gap, to find a way to bridge that gap for all of us to have that journey together and make that journey together as a team, you know, as a community. And which is what Homeboy has showed me, you know. It showed me to become a closer to my family, you know, and embrace the people that are around me, you know, because they support me, you know, and in turn I support them, and we help each other out, you know, and that's kind of my thought of the day, bridge the gap.